Newcastle were beaten 4-0 by Celtic last weekend, have been beaten to key acquisitions and also received a transfer request from their talismanic front man. Their respective weeks could not have been much more contrasting. Arsenal will no doubt feel ahead of their opposition in their preparations for the new season, but Newcastle did have the Gunners' number last term. 3 of their 4 meetings ended in a Geordie win, with the League Cup semi-final propelling the Magpies to silverware. And while there are no points or prizes up for grabs today, you can be sure that Eddie Howe's side will tackle this test with their usual tenacity and physicality. It is Arteta makes 4 changes to the 11 that started against Milan last time out. Miles Lewis-Skelly is the sole alteration to an otherwise unchanged back 4 in front of David Raya. Martin Zubimendi reunites with former Real Sociedad teammates Mikel Merino in midfield from the start, as Christian Norgard and Declan Rice are rotated. Leandro Trossard comes in for Gabriel Martinelli in attack. Christian Mosquera and Victor Gyökeres are both here in the stadium, but are yet to be involved in the matchday squad. His first time back in Singapore for 29 years. In 1996 they presented new world record signing at the time Alan Shearer to a crowd of 50,000. Here's Zubimendi, one of the new recruits for the Gunners, made a very positive impression. There's a second half substitution. Merino. And Saliba at the far post. You also have Havertz and Merino gathered by the penalty spots. Saka goes far, back in by Zubimendi. Right, headed down and away by Bruno Guimaraes. Calafiori had stayed forward. His flick on. And Lascelles did enough to halt the advances of Zubimendi.
And really pushed themselves into a great position. But will the departure of Isak have an impact on him this season?
Havertz held his run, but was unable to.
Arsenal just weren't sharp enough to realise that when that ball's going to be cut back in, they need to be closer to their men. No one took responsibility in there. It's ended up with Alanga bobbling one in.
Calafiori met Trippier's throw. Gordon able to pick up the loose ball, and Saka atoned for his error. Zubimendi. Saka on the move. Saw glimpses of it against Milan, didn't we? Martin Zubimendi always looking to play the ball forward.
Probably didn't have enough space to play it into. But yeah, it increases the options in the...
Leinster though actually defended very well. Good recovery pace from the Irish youth international. Zubimendi. Trippier.
Probably because when Arsenal have been under pressure, they like to go and straight up the other end and change it, you know, put things right, and it does leave them a little bit exposed. And we saw there it was a one-on-one. Saliba, Masula might be the only chance that Arsenal have in one half of a game, you know, when the ball pops out, if a team are defending really well. So it is important, and it will be important next season that those opportunities are taken. He's just got to, you know, make it his own again.
Zubimendi flipping one in, it's away by Lascelles. There is, of course, the challenge for Ben White of Jurrien Timber.
But really, you'd be looking at Saliba there to take responsibility of Elanga in the centre, so that Ben can do his job on that far post. Because then Gordon could approach him from the left and block him completely out and force him out to the left-hand side.
He's inviting that press once again. Newcastle's number 10. A well run all day.
And now players want to come to Arsenal.
Saka trying to worm his way through. It's met by the black and white shirted Newcastle wall. Every player back behind the ball for the Magpies. William Saliba, though, just as he did against Rafael Leao, very good at tracking those surging runs into the channels.
Newcastle keeping it really tight in that midfield, trying to stop those balls from splitting the lines.
Saw one this time for Martin Zubimendi. Once again they surge forward. That's lovely footwork by Trossard. Lascelles in the way. Zubimendi was being urged to shoot by the... This is nicely worked by Arsenal. Until Guimaraes got in the way.
I think Havertz was just supposed to do a little back heel there to Saka, who bent his run inside after initially running to the near post. Almost came off that training ground routine. Up now.
We may see that. And back in midfield again by Zubimendi. Away goes Waneri. Those two combining nicely.
In search of his dreams, and I've got to say, when I watch him play, I'm proud that he was an Arsenal player.
Back passes from Ben White to David Ryan, who was able to sort his feet out. He's just going to have to clear his lines there. As Newcastle continue to press and hunt in their packs.
Limited Saka's ball time. Just like to see a bit more of that.
There is Saka trying to pull one back, away by Cher, one of a number of Newcastle changes.
Had a good first half. Calafiore looks strong. He's got that aerial dominance.
Really searching crossfield ball, wasn't it?
And the shot. He's only been on the pitch 4.5 minutes.
What a take that was by Saka. Onto his left foot. You could see he was always looking to get back into a shooting position. So slightly a change in formation for Newcastle. They look to have moved to 5 at the back.
As it left Trossard's foot, didn't disappoint Saka, but it was a good save from Pope, low down at his feet at the near post. Assuming he was blocked by the Arsenal players from actual seeing
After
the initial impact with the ball.
Performance against Milan. He's on this man here. I say man, this boy, 15 years old, Max Dowman. What an impact he has made. He's already actually won his side a free kick.
That, Max. I'm not sure about wearing leggings.
Dowman is the latest in a long line of Arsenal Academy graduates, and last season was a real standout one for the Hale End pipeline. Come back to that in a second as Trossard comes forward and Dowman just beaten to it by the backtracking that target.
done well their target, because Dowman's open in the box.
Testament to all of the hard work going on behind the scenes there. Dowman nips in.
But certainly pre-season you do have a little bit of a licence to try things. There's no doubt in his confidence.
Martinelli is answers. Another drinks break.